Hi, Angie. This is your lesson one, a trip through space. How exciting! I'm going to read your vocabulary, review it with you. Um, for the first word, we have astronomer. An astronomer is a scientist who studies the star, the sun, the moons, and the universe. Then we have the word astronomy. Astronomy is the study of the universe. Atmosphere, it's the air that surrounds the planet or a planet. Crater. Crater it's a round hole in the shape of a ring on the surface of a heavenly body, like a planet or the moon. When you see the moon with a telescope and you see those holes, those are craters that were hit by a meteorite and left that mark. And we have craters here in the earth too. We have the word galaxy. Galaxy it's a large system of stars, gas, dust, and billions of stars. The word Jupiter. Jupiter it's the fifth planet from the sun. It's a big one, the biggest one. Then we have Mars. Mars it's the reddish fourth planet from the sun. Then we have Neptune, the eighth planet from the sun. Orbit. The word orbit means the path of the Earth or one of the planets around the sun. It's the path that they take. Kind of like a car going in circles. It's the same. And then Pluto. Pluto it's a dwarf planet. Means a small planet. Revolve means to go around a central point. Like if you started to go around one of your brothers right now in circles, that would be revolving. Satellite, it's a small planet that revolves around a larger planet. For example, our moon. Our moon, it's a satellite of the Earth. Or then satellite can also mean a man-made object, meaning something that a man made that circles the Earth. For example, we use satellites to take pictures of space, of Earth. Saturn, the sixth planet from the sun, it has rings. Solar, it's something that has to do with the sun. Spectroscope, it's an instrument for looking at or recording light from a really distant object. Telescope, I know that you know that word, but just reviewing. It's an instrument for making distant objects seem nearer, larger, brighter. Universe, it's everything that it's in space. Uranus, seventh planet from the sun, and Venus, the second planet from the sun. Okay, so your whole lesson is about imagining that we're taking a trip through the solar system. And since the solar system is so fast, we have to measure the distance in light years. Okay, light years don't talk about time, they talk about distance. How distance means how far light travels in a year because light is really fast. So a light the speed of light is 186,282 miles per second. That is super fast. And it says that imagine that we're traveling in space and the sky is all black, that stars can be seen all around, and we see the moon. The moon has craters and mountains and plains. And the moon is about 240,000 miles from Earth. We can't go near the sun because it's so hot at 11,000 degrees Fahrenheit. That's super hot. Mercury, it's the smallest planet. Then next is Venus. And both Mercury and Venus, they are closer to the sun than the Earth. Then comes the Earth. And your lesson mentions that all of the planets revolve, meaning go around the sun. After the Earth, we have Mars. Mars is the fourth planet, it's the reddish planet, and it has dust storms blowing over the desert, and that's why scientists believe that it has that red color. After Mars, we have Jupiter. Jupiter has red spots moving across its surface, and it's the biggest planet from the solar system. Then we have Saturn, which has at least 7 rings and 53 satellites. Can you imagine, like the moon? 53, that's crazy. Then we have Uranus, 15 satellites, meaning 15 moons. Neptune is so far from the sun that it's cold and dark, and it is 3 times larger than the Earth. Usually we don't see that in the pictures, but because we try to account that it's really far, but it's 3 times larger than the Earth. And then we have Pluto. Pluto used to be classified as a planet, but not anymore. Sometimes its orbit trades place with Neptune's. The orbits of all the planets are elliptical, meaning that they're oval in shape, not a circle, but an oval. And then we have other dwarf planets like Eris and Ceres. We have other objects in the solar system like meteoroids, comets, asteroids that make up the rest of the system. And even though our sun is really important for life, it is only a star shining among billions and billions of stars. If we wanted to travel to the nearest galaxy outside of our own galaxy, which is named the Milky Way, we would have to travel more than 4 light years. If we wanted to go to the other side of the Milky Way, it would take us 120,000 years, light years. That would be that long. And that's it for your lesson.